Good morning. Having my first coffee of the day. It is 5:30 in the morning on a Tuesday. And stupid cat. Look at this cat right here. Just hanging out. What do you want? Been out all night? Damn cat. So, today's my first day going in to work at a hospital after 20 years. Yesterday, Monday, because of COVID, it was a virtual orientation. I had to watch videos, read a bunch of articles about the hospital, values, core values, mission of the hospital, all that stuff. Basically, get to know the hospital's values. But anyway, so today I have to report at the hospital to start working at 7 o'clock for the training. Starting today, I'm gonna be waking up early to get a regular job after 20 years. At 51 years old, doing this, not bad. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't really matter how old I am now, but work is work, responsibility is responsibility. It's just starting like this, This is I think when I started working in the hospital, I was on my early 30s when I started working at the hospital. It was we have 5 cats, so I'm not the one that hanging out and staring at me at the door to let them in. Yes, I know. Come on in. So, but it's kind of exciting, something new, something adventure to meet new people, new environment. It's kind of cool. Like, I'm kind of excited about it, to be honest with you. And it feels good that they want me to work there. People want to work with me. They're excited for me to be there. A few people that I used to work with are looking forward to seeing me at work. It's kind of nice, Yesterday, Richard Alonso is a friend of mine who's gonna buy the studio. Was teaching at the same time while I was teaching my private lessons for my students, and it started to hit me, that I'm gonna be his employee at my own studio that he's gonna buy, and I'm gonna lose my studio. I'm sad and relieved at the same time, being relieved from my responsibility at the studio, and all I have to do now is just teach, which is what I always wanted to do anyway, not handling the business part, But yeah, I'm excited to do it. For you people that are struggling in this pandemic to look for a job, you lost your job, this and that, I feel you, but at the same time, you have to be resourceful. You have to keep going. You have to be strong. If you have family, thank God I'm blessed. My wife makes pretty good living that I don't really have to worry about money. But as a man, you gotta work. You can't be just staying home and doing nothing. That's how you die early. You gotta be active mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You gotta be out there doing your thing, living life. I know it's work. I don't know about if you call it living, if you have to go to work, but it's part of human thing to be able to be active, be part of the society, pay your taxes, go to work, meet people. And it's a good thing, you know, keeps your mind active. And makes you, it would make me feel productive and feel good that when I come home, I'm part of a system where it helps people, you know, in a hospital, that is. So, yeah. So I'll let you know how it go, and finish my coffee, get some food, a little bit breakfast, take a shower, and then go. All right, people, stay tuned. Hello everybody, now it's just the end of my shift. I'm actually on the way to the studio to start teaching my private lessons. I have a private lesson at 4 o'clock, but I'm coming in late. I did not anticipate what's gonna happen today. I'm exhausted. Well, I'm tired, but I wouldn't say I'm exhausted, but yes, I am tired. Standing all day around the hospital and by the surgery. My job is not assisting surgeons right now. I'm not a surgical tech right now, not doing the job. I am a surgical tech, but right now I just want to get my feet wet, so I'm around surgery where I'm picking all the cases, materials and instruments and everything they need for the surgery. I'm in charge of picking everything for the surgery the next day, or whatever's happening. If there's a case that is going to be doing a surgery right now, like that, I'm picking it up to get all the instrument supplies that they need for the surgery. It's a good way for me to get to know everything in the hospital, the layout, all where things are, because it's going to be part of my job. And yeah, it's great. Started there at 7 o'clock. Had a little glitch where couldn't find my supervisor. Left my phone in the car. Had to get the valet to get my phone, and then you know, get started. Showed me everywhere. Have you guys been in some office building or any building? There's a bunch of doors, and you don't know where to make a left or right, and every hallway looks the same. Yeah. That's what I felt like today. Every door I go into, I don't know where I started. And yeah, so I was pretty much, I was confused the whole day. But give me some time, I'm gonna get it. I am getting old, so gotta take that in consideration. But yeah, and it was a good day. It's nice to see everyone that I used to work with. It's good to show up at work that you haven't done for a long time, and they're nervous to start, and then there's a smiling face greeting you when you get there. People still remember you, and they have good memories, you know. That's one thing I have to tell you guys. If you guys gonna have to leave work, if you're gonna resign or find another job, don't burn bridges anywhere you go. You never know. For me, if I was an asshole and I left with bad terms, and sure, for example, with me right now, pandemic hits and I need a job, I pretty much got this job before I even applied, I think. Just because when I left in good terms, you know. And 20 years after, I'm back where I started. Just simply because I was very good at my job when I was doing it 20 years ago. Everybody liked working with me. I was pleasant to be at work with. I was fun to be as a co-worker. So going back was a breeze. My supervisor, Chad, he's super cool. You know, I could see us working really well together. So yeah, that's my first day today. Did an 8-hour shift, and then I'm going back to the studio and start teaching my students martial arts. And by Friday, I'm gonna announce everybody To everybody that I'm selling the studio, gotta give them the bad news. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this for a month. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for a month, and after that, I told Richard, the person that's buying my studio, that I'm gonna give him a hand every time after work. If I'm still up to it, I'll teach some private lesson to some of my students, so they don't think I completely abandoned them, you know. But I don't know if I can keep this up, but we'll see. Again, you never know what life's gonna take you. Take it day by day, but every day that you're alive, make it as if it's your last day, which means soak it in, make it count, you know. So when you get to my age, you feel like no regret on what you've done before. I don't think I have regrets. Things that I've done in the past, it made me who I am today, but I would make some revision, put it that way. I could have done things better, but I don't regret things that I did. Yeah, so yeah, I'm on my way, and I'm gonna be there to take up all the slack that I've done. But today is a good day. Yesterday it was my orientation. Because of COVID, they put everybody on orientation instead of you going to a place. Like, for example, at the hospital, instead of showing up at the hospital and you know, going to a room, reading a bunch of books and watching videos, and taking care of you know, IDs and parking, all that stuff. They do that all in the internet at home. Yesterday I spent about 6 hours of internet stuff, and I tried to do it, but I didn't finish it all. So I have to go home tonight and finish all the paperwork in the computer that I'm supposed to do. Yeah, so it's a lot of work for me. But anyway, yeah, so that's my day, and I'm gonna repeat the same day tomorrow for about a month, and we'll see what happens. I might be bald by that time, pulling on my hair. Anyway, yeah, so that's my day, and I'll keep you posted, guys, to what's happening. All right, guys, be cool, do your best, no regrets. Boom. Hello, my people. Let's see. Today is day 2 for hospital work. Day 2. Technically, it's day 3 for me being hired as first day at work. But my first day was actually at home, just on the computer for orientation because of COVID. And on Tuesday, I went back. I mean, my first day at the hospital. And then now it's Wednesday, so day 2 actually being in the hospital, but day 3 of being hired as an employee. Let me see. I don't know if I made a video for day 1 going into the hospital. Everybody is super nice. I saw everybody that I work with, and then I get to do what I'm supposed to do, my actual job, picking cases, picking supplies for every surgery. Now day 3, I sat down and do more computer work for about good 3 hours. Yeah, it's about 3 hours. And I was asking one of my co-worker, you know, when am I going to get my COVID vaccination? And you know, it's working in a hospital, they require it to you. And I was a bit anxious to get one because, you know, I work at the hospital. I'm surrounded with people that are sick and possibly, you know, have COVID. And I'm going to be around that kind of people. And so, well, she said, let me see if I can get you an appointment, blah, blah, blah. And 10 minutes after, she came up to me and said, oh, I got you an appointment today at 2:30. And then it's like, well, let me take you up there. So after, because I get off at 2:30. After, you know, by 2:30, I can I'll get you an appointment there. And I have an appointment there at 2:30. So when you get off work, you can get your vaccine. I was like, oh, damn, now? Today, right? I was like, oh, damn. I was just asking about it. And then she made me an appointment. They're pretty cool, man. They're fast. They you know, they get you going. And then when one of my other coworker, you know, I'll take him, you know. So she showed me where I go to the floor, that the department that I'm gonna go get my vaccine. And as soon as I got there, and then the lady was like, oh, there's nobody right now in here, you know, it's kind of empty. You want to do it now? I was like, oh, shit, now? Damn. So yeah, I got my first dose of COVID vaccine, Pfizer. And then in 3 weeks, I'm going to get the second dose. And then I was told that I can get my family to get vaccinated too once everybody gets vaccinated at the hospital or something like that. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, they observe you 15 minutes right after they give you the vaccine, just in case you fall over and have a reaction or something like that. So yeah, got my vaccine, and I'm gonna go back in 3 weeks to get my second dose. It's pretty cool. I feel like pretty privileged to get it before a lot of people. I guess as a health worker, you get your vaccine first, you know, or if you're 65 and over. Pretty cool, huh? And yeah, so there it is. I got my vaccine for the COVID. I feel like one of the special people, not one of those, you know what I mean, not the special, you know, special that I get vaccine before a lot of people, everybody else, you know, unless you're a frontline worker, as they call it, healthcare, all that stuff, you know, you get one. If you're not 65 and over, you don't get one. You gotta wait until everybody, old people gets theirs. So yeah, second day at work, not bad. You know, I'm tired as hell. Yesterday I got off half an hour before my first private lesson, and I was late. And so you know, now I went to work at 6 o'clock in the morning instead of 7, so I got out an hour earlier, so I have time to go home, maybe change or get something to eat, and then go back to my privates for my students. Alright guys, pretty cool day. Actually felt good, a little bit better today, but I'm getting used to it. Trying to find my ways at the hospital. Every door I open, I have no idea where I'm going to and how am I get back at it. So the landmarks at the studio, at the hospital, you know, where to go, which door to go, left or right, getting to know the place. And yeah, pretty cool. All right, so let's see what happened in day 3. Stay tuned. Boom.